Obas, I'm Jack the Greek and welcome back for another episode. Once again, today we're going to do a beautiful demonstration of traditional Cypriot food. Yes, Cypriot. And today we're going to do patates atinachtes. Exactly. What that is in English? Well, it's basically pork with potatoes. Okay, there's a reason why they're called patates atinachtes. That's because when you actually cook them with the pork and the potatoes, you don't actually mix them when you put them in the dish together. You actually have to shuffle it up like this. So wine-induced pork, marinated for around 4 days with some beautiful potatoes. That's what we call patates atinachtes. And of course, we're going to complement it with a little bit of wine at the end, some coriander, y coriandro, and a beautiful dash of olive oil. Now, we're going to cook it all on the Crossray barbecue. Let's turn it on. Obas. We now have night life. So we've got our lights on. We're going to turn our burners on high and we're going to turn it on. And as you can see, we have our two beautiful frying pans all ready to go in the Crossray barbecue. And as I've demonstrated in other times and other examples, we don't need side burners on the Crossray barbecue. The heat strip technology and the grill that it has on offer here allows you to cook any meal you like using the frying pan. And it's not going to damage your frying pan at all. It's been around 4 or 5 minutes since we've had our Crossray barbecue turned on. We've had all 4 burners on high and we've had our frying pans in there for around 4 to 5 minutes, warming up the oil. Now, Jack the Greek, he always uses olive oil. I don't cook with anything else other than olive oil. And while we're here, it is getting a bit chilly. Of course, we've turned on our heaters from heat strip to keep us warm while we're cooking. It's time to put everything in our Crossray barbecue. And like the other video, we're going to cook with 2 frying pans at the same time. We've had them in the Crossray barbecue for around 5 minutes now, warming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our pork first. So let's grab our tongs, come around, come nice and closely. And just to remind all our viewers, the pork has been in wine for around 4 days, marinating. And look at these beautiful pieces. Come in close and have a look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. We're going to put a few more pieces just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to brown this for around 5 or 6 minutes. And that should be just enough time. That should be just enough time to also cook our potatoes. So let's grab our potatoes. So we're going to put our potatoes in now, just like this. And again, we don't want to cook them all the way through. Because with our potatoes, we're going to then combine them with our pork for the last 5 or 10 minutes. And I'll show you how we do that very shortly. I'm just going to turn it over now, slightly, just like this. Because like I said earlier, we don't want to overcook it. Beautiful, just like that. There we go. And our potatoes, looks like they're going well. So what we're going to do, just to give you a summary now, once our potatoes and our pork belly and our pork neck marinated in wine is 3/4 cooked, we're going to combine our potatoes onto our pork. And then we're going to add some bit more olive oil, some salt and pepper, and our coriander, our coriander. It's been around 5 minutes now since we've been cooking and frying our potatoes and also our pork. And if you have a look, our potatoes are nearly ready, but they haven't just golden browned yet. But you can see that they've changed shape. So I'm going to take these out and I'm going to put some other ones in there because we do need a few more to cook so we can make sure that our meal is properly complemented with enough potatoes. So we're now taking out just the last few of our potatoes. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at our beautiful potatoes. There we go. So what we're going to do is just going to bring our potatoes over here. Now it's time to take out our pork on the frying pan and combine it with our potatoes. So for this demonstration, I'm going to take it off the heat. And bring it in close, just so you can see roughly how browned my pork is. Because you don't want to cook it all the way because it has another 10 minutes to go. So this is now ready. So what I'm going to do is start getting it ready to put the potatoes in. The first thing I'm going to do is put a bit of pepper. So put our pepper in, just like that. There. We've got our salt as well. Plenty of salt. And as we say in Cyprus, we need some coriandro, which is coriander. So here we have here. We're just going to grab a bit of this, a few pinches like that. Depends on who you are. Some people like a lot of it. Other people don't like too much. And then on top, we're going to put all our potatoes, just like this. So this is actually how we do it. But normally you do it on the stove or you can do it on the barbecue outside. But for this demonstration, I'm actually taken it off so I can actually put them on like this and show you exactly how to prepare this dish. Put them in like that. There we go. Our Crossroad barbecue is still on, nice and warm and ready for the last 10 minutes of cooking. So move them around just like that. Put as many as you like in there, it doesn't really matter, but you really want to cover the entire pan as well, just like this. And I think we've just about got enough. Look at that count on these potatoes. There we go. And again, we'll do the same thing. We'll put salt on our dish. We'll put some pepper, just like that. We'll put some more coriander, our coriandro, just like this. The next step is the magic step. That's what we talk about, the shaking up of the potatoes with the pork. And in Cypriot, adinachtes. That's what we're talking about. Pork with patates adinachtes. The way you do it is you grab a little bit of more red wine and you pour that in just like this. Just like that. Because it needs a little bit more just to finish off its cooking. Okay, the next thing you need to put is a little bit of water. Why? Because the water will evaporate in the pan on top of the lid and create that steaming effect that will actually make the wine, the pork and the potatoes all infused with these beautiful smells of coriander, coriandro and a beautiful wine taste. So we'll put a bit more water, just like that, on the side. And it doesn't need much more than that. And then the magic happens. And this is the magic. The magic is the shaking up of the pan. You've got to be careful. I won't let little kids do this. But as the Cypriots say, adinachtes, which is mixing it up just like this and making sure that all the flavors are mixed up in the dish. It's that simple, but it's that magic. Now, we put it back in, put it in there, we'll close the lid, we will turn our burners on low because we want it to slowly cook and steam up inside for around 10 minutes before we plate it up. Opas. It's been around 7 or 8 minutes. Let's see how our patates adinachtes are going. Come in close and let's have a look. Opas. As you can see, it's just steaming away. Beautiful. Whoa, look at that steam. Let's have a good look. Opas. Won't need much longer now. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Smells of beautiful wine. As you can see, it's got a little bit more juice at the bottom. Come in close and have a look. Beautiful, just like that. I personally believe it probably needs a few more coriander, just like this. Some coriander, a little bit more just on top. We don't want to put any more wine. We just want to put a little bit more salt because a lot of the spices would go down to the bottom of where the sauce is. So we want to keep it on top as well. So there we go, just there. Now, one more celebration of cooking with our patates adinachtes. We'll give them another shuffle. It looks like this. Opas, opas, opas. Just like that. Ah, Jack the Greek. I love it. Put it back in, just like this. We'll close the lid for 2-3 minutes and then we're ready to feed the family. Because it is getting dark and it is getting cold, but we do have our heaters to keep us warm. Opas. It's time to plate up our beautiful potatoes with pork infused in wine. And in Cypriot, patates adinachtes. Opa. So here we go. We've had it on the Crossroad barbecue. It's been around 25 minutes now since we've been cooking it. Opas, look at that steam coming off. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's put our lid down first and have a look. We've been cooking for 25 minutes. We prepared our potatoes and our pork separately in 2 frying pans on the Crossroad barbecue using the heat strip technology. And 25 minutes later, we have this beautiful Cypriot traditional meal called patates adinachtes. Opas, look at that. And when you come in close, you will see that all the liquids as well have just about dissolved and all evaporated. And that meal is now ready to be plated up and served for the beautiful family. Opas. Thank you again from Jack the Greek.